Hey, this Russell back in with another episode, and I'm going to press the play button. And we're going to. It's 1995. This is what I get for playing uh, when I just been sick. So let's do this. It was probably good to work on this on January, not gonna lie. This was bad on my part. So let's go ahead and unassign this. Unassign, or let's promote this even. And promote this. Because they aren't going to get worked on anymore. Actually, I take that back. Let's just do the bug fixes for these. And leave it at that. Act like these don't exist. So we only missed 1 month of progress. Now let's see what... So first of all, I do believe we're able to do phone operating systems. Let me just check that. Yes, okay. Let me look at all software. Moment of truth. Is there a computer operating system for phones? No. Okay. So we have a very limited window right now. We lost the first month, but it was working on this so that these guys didn't sue us. So hopefully they don't sue us. That's all I can say. Let's go ahead and develop software. We are going to look at phone operating systems. Manufacturing. Okay, we have a whole lot of things to consider. Ooh, okay. Is it not selecting as the design team as well? Okay, there we go. That's why it was all red. I was confused for a second. So I could go for a level 2 system and a level 1 hardware as my first go. And that's what I'm thinking I'll do. So the disadvantage of going level 1 hardware is that it's going to cost more to produce these. But this will also give us an edge against people who don't get the hardware improvement. So I want that. Maybe user accounts. So we're a bit heavy on that. Okay. And then 2D and audio, which we're not going to add anything to. Actually, I'm tempted to just do, because we already have a big programming thing also. If I were to do themes, how many, just one artist it says. What about unified search? That doesn't even increase the demand on any of them. Widgets. Notifications. So it increases the expected interest without having to put a lot more demand onto them. I think I'll do that. Now we want this to sell. Manufacturing, how much is that going to cost? 155 per copy. So maybe we can't do that? That's not viable, yeah, because it costs 130 to produce those. So we have to increase the cost of it. So we do have to have more features. User accounts be 210. Interesting how some of these things increase it more than others. So some people, themes are worth more than widgets or unified search. So let's do themes. Vibration makes it go up $40 in value. And in production cost, it makes it go up $10. So that makes total sense. It does mean we're going to have to do a bit more of an initial investment because that's also counting the extra money for the extra machines, but that is fine. So let's close that. So vibration, so 138. So we have to come up with, which one is the one that gives us the most value? 218 for user accounts, 218 for plug and play, 234 for multitasking. Let your users pretend they can multitask by having several applications open at any one time. That's amazing description, by the way. So let's do multitasking, and then we're going to bring the cost down to $210 per phone. The reason being is because I want it to sell. I want it to sell big. SCM, we do have a server for that. That's server 1. We also have to come up with a name. And we have our visionary designer leading this project, which is going to make it that much better. So we're going to call it the M phone, standing for the mobile phone. Just keep it pretty simple. And we're going to have like 4 or 5 sequels for that. And then maybe we'll go off into other stuff like, you know, we'll talk about the plans for that later. Right now, I just want to focus on this product. Consumer reach 145,000. That is our goal, believe it or not. Let's go to advanced. So, framework. This is going to be a new. We're not going to use make a new framework out of this. We just can't if we want to be able to release it early. We're going to balance it a little bit more like that, just to make sure we're getting the full interest, because that scared me for a second. 59% interest is pretty good for a first product. About a year, it says. That's an interesting ETA. Publishers, I could do a marketing publisher. They'd expect it out by 1996 and want 15% royalty, but then it becomes almost not profitable because of the whole we're only making, I think, 5, 10, 15, 20. We're not making a lot of money off of this after we spend all the money on like the conveyor belts and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and develop this. You're designed to look on the hardware. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and design that. So we're going to press random a couple times. That's just for the colors. Cell phone design random. Can you stop spinning? That's interesting. The buttons are coming off the side of it. Okay. Let's look at the styles real fast. So random. I don't like the buttons clipping off the side of it. That's interesting. What if we were to just make it super huge, like something off of like the X-Files show? Now we want it to look advanced because we are that company. That looks interesting. I kind of like that. I mean, maybe not the colors. So maybe we'll just work on changing the style. Let's do this with a black apply, followed by a dark grayish kind of silver for the sides, and then a faint tannish. I thought that was going to be the front face of it. So let's make this the gray, actually, and then make this the slightly tannish apply. And then can I mess with these buttons to make it not so? What? Can I Control Z that? You can't Control Z the button? I don't know why I didn't do that to the other side. Well, let's hope I can. Man, this designer is so weird. Hopefully I can make it look nicer on this side as well. Come on, let me select the thing. Let's make it look kind of evenish. You know what? good enough. I'm just going to act like it's even. Okay. Develop. And this is going to go right at the top so I can keep track of it. Ooh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. This is the M phone release. We're working on it at least. Oh, that's right. No, we don't want to cancel, but we do want to bring it down to there. We do want to make this like priority 7. The only people who should be working on this are people who can't work on the M phone. Like physically, like don't have the design skills to do that. So in fact, I'm actually going to make this a 10. So I did put a number of features on it, which scares me that I'm not going to be the first one on the market. But at the same time, yeah, these guys expired too early. At the same time, without those features, it's not profitable, so there's no point. So last time I did this deal first, then this one. Let's do it the other way. Let's finish this first. Well, let's finish the development deal first. Get our relations boost. Oh, no. Let's do this first. My bad. So get it all taken away, then develop. So you have a slight bit of reputation now. And then next month, this will be an issue. Do I just want to release this with one iteration? That's a question to ask now. Let's watch this. Oh, actually, uh-oh, I just realized phones are going to be somewhere else completely. Let's sort it by operating systems. Let's do that. So we have operating systems. Yeah, no operating systems besides phone or computer right now. Man, it's nerve-wracking. Do I want to only release it with one iteration? See, that's a huge gamble because on the one hand, if I only do one iteration, I could be knocked off of the market very quickly. That's the scary thing there. Let's unassign now. No one else should be working on anything else now. These are going to get some pretty bad penalties if we don't do anything on it. So I'm considering what to do here. I am considering to change my strategy. Let this develop to 2 full developments, work on these, and then release it in competition to whoever will come out first. That is the other way of doing it. I don't think I can release it in time. So right now there's 133 releases. Should update next month. So if I see 134, I can go and see which thing released. 132 now, so that means probably something went off the market. So I do have to check because it's going to change that way as well. Still no phone operating system. Still in the clear. Every month that waits is another month for us to get our act together. This is scary. Can't do education now. This is nerve-wracking. I am not sure I made the right choice in putting so many features onto this, but how else was it going to be profitable? That's all I can think of, you know? One iteration. Is that good enough? Everything in market is good or mediocre. What would it be with one iteration? Would it be good? Would it be mediocre? What would it be? 135. Phone operating system. There it is. Okay. I feel a little bit better. There was no way we could have possibly put out a phone in that amount of time. With it costing 145 per unit. And look, it's great and inspiring too at that. Wow. Okay. Active users 1,500. So not crazy right now, but it's going to blow up because it's the only one on the market. So we do have to try to take the competition from them. It is prominent marketing. So it might shoot up to unavoidable next month, but we'll see. It is a great and inspiring product. So ours, of course, has to be better than that. How are you, by the way? So now the question is, do I want to put some people on there and play it a bit more into the long term of looking into our reputation? So let's look at Graham Bell. You're still not drained on inspiration. I could put the project on hold if you do become drained of inspiration at this point. But I don't think that's going to be a thing. If it is an issue, I'll deal with it, but doesn't look like it's going to be an issue. I will watch the inspiration meter for you. Now I'm curious, I can probably change the designer to someone else with inspiration if he runs out. You guys' inspiration ain't that good. Yeah. Now we'll put the project on hold if he runs out of inspiration completely. Actually, maybe I won't. 137 now. Are there mode for the operating systems? 133,000 unavoidable marketing. Yeah. And there's another phone operating system. Yeah, okay. So it was a bit too hopeful to think that we would make the enter the market that way. This one's not going to do well because it's only good and inspiring. We do have to kind of make sure we're better than both of those, really, which I think we can do considering the what we've done. The other option would have been to just eat the loss in money and release a phone that was almost featureless, but that wouldn't make sense. Details, does it say price of $1,391? So do you have that many features? Wow, that's scary. What do I do to see your features? So they don't have any hardware. Wait. Oh, okay, I see. So they have hardware, but they don't have any like hardware. Oh, they have a fingerprint scanner and touch already. How am I supposed to compete with that? You are 378. Yeah, look at these. These are way better phones than what I can put out. That's interesting. I wonder if this is going to flop. If so, it's very educational. Let me see what the status is of... Where is Graham Bell right now? He's right there. He still has it, so... Maybe do the rest of this month. And then unassign just for a bit. Let's get some progress on these so these guys don't sue us. I don't know what to do with this. That's a scary thing. People seem still to be offering us design deals, so there's always that as a way out. These are 97 and 98, so I am tempted to take them. Let's take the two 98s. Because we don't have to think about those now. Again, kicking my problems down later. And it's hard to think, so these guys are all just going to come in and work on these today so that we don't get sued. And I'm pretty sure that means my inspiration will just go up while working on that. Because I don't think these cost anything in inspiration for me, if I'm right. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I could just be talking BS. Yep, look, the inspiration's coming back. So this will be an inspired product at the very least. Yeah, so much for Alexander getting the getting the title of first one to release a phone operating system. It's a little bit dejecting, but not. I don't know. I feel like we can still bring things back. Maybe not with this one, but just getting our foot in the door with this one, and then revisiting it with a much better phone, I guess. We'll see. We'll see how many of these we can sell. We're going to be entering into a saturated marketplace now, though, which is the scary thing. It still boggles my mind that they are able to release such high quality phones so quickly. I wonder if that's just the way the game is, or if this is like an actual impossible difficulty thing, you know? Where's software again? Yeah, there's no way we would have been able to complete with that. Let's see how many phones are on the market now. 1, 2, just the 2 so far. And now that they're on the market, I'll be able to see them on the calendar and know when the next release of the next phones is. Look at that juicy 14 million they made in profit. I mean, it's not like, you know, there isn't people to sell to, because the pool of people to sell to is immensely huge in operating systems. It's just, why are people going to spend $200 on a phone when they can spend $300 on a better phone? Let's see. These are going to be pretty bad. This I'm going to have to start working on next, so I don't get sued for those. I wonder if I will get sued for these. They're really cutting it close. It has given me a cushion of $6 million-ish. I could just play the game doing design and development deals, I guess. But that wasn't the point of this. The point was to be phone operating systems, you know? Man. How am I going to break onto the market now? Well, we got to release the product and see what happens. Worst case scenario, if this product just utterly flops, I could just restart from the beginning with a new company now that I know what to expect. And maybe do like a time lapse leading up to the 1995 point. We'll see. But I don't think it'll come to that. That's just an idea. It just popped in. This month these have to be released. So just wait till the end of the day. Be like, oh yeah, it's fine. We're gonna give you a finished product and just drop it on them on the last day. Give them that much more reason to try to sue us. Let's develop you now. And I'm sure that brought down our business reputation only slightly. Develop that now. Maybe unassign this for the rest of the day. Develop that now. We're losing business reputation, but that's expected. And I guess develop this now. And that one's going to be a lot more. Okay, and let's go ahead and assign these. That's 5 months away, these two. And let's just start working on this again. And we'll put this on like a level 4. Get through the first iteration so we don't have to think about the whole inspiration thing anymore. This has to be worked on. We can't stop working on that. People still trust us with deals. Nothing until 1998 though. No sue? No sue. Man, these people just really are like, oh, poor, these guys at Watermelon Inc. We'll forgive them. We know that, they're a reliable company with a great reputation. We know this is not the norm from them. So, they just had a bad day. We'll forgive them. And, yeah, this is interesting. So you should be finishing this project pretty inspired. I keep selecting the chair and not Graham Bell. Yeah, look at your inspiration. So you were able to keep fully inspired throughout the beginning to end of the first iteration. Do I want to do a second iteration? I have to. I have to. Do I want to assign to this again? I have to. Just to mitigate the horrible business reputation hits that we're getting. And probably what I'll do is, yeah, just take more money from me. You guys deserve it. I have thoughts and thinking. Question is, am I willing to be in the red for a little while? I think I am. We'll see. Baby World in Space 7. I just saw the name of that simulation game. Amazing. That is a game I'm actually very interested in playing. To have the movement capability of a baby alongside the physics of space, that just sounds... I don't know why I haven't played that game before. I'm scared to look up and see if there is a Baby World in Space game too, or to know what that's inspired from. I am very scared. Let's just go ahead and promote this. Start working on bugs. What can go wrong? At this point, the reputation can't get any lower. So, what can go wrong? The question is 2 iterations enough? I want to say yeah. I also want to say no. All these thoughts, because if I keep going through a third iteration to process that, 3 iterations, if I do a third iteration with that, problem is the whole new set of phones are going to be released with even more features in that time period. Let's look at the calendar, by the way. Office, virus, 2D, baby world, computer operating, console operating, phone operating, 1998. Can I get it done in May of 1997? May of 1997. Process that for a minute, Russell. 1999. I like that. 1997. Yeah, that's pretty good. Not gonna lie. 1997. What do you guys think? I wish I was live streaming this or something so I can get that response in real time, because I do not want to wait a couple weeks to keep playing this game. Maybe I will. No, I kind of just want to keep playing it now. I know. I'll decide that later. Burglars went home empty-handed, as expected. I don't pay security for nothing. Oh my gosh, I just saw the name of the new game. Baby Killer. Come on. First you have Baby World in Space. So you want to shoot children out into the space. Wait. Did that thing get canceled? Where did that just save my reputation? Or did I just ruin my reputation? Hold on. Let's look at messages. Give me messages. What just happened? I guess I'll know next month. Did I take him? I think the company just got bought out. And I put so much work into that also. Or did I actually release it to them? I don't remember. My brain is just... I think I pressed develop, actually. Maybe. Probably. Let's unassign this for a month. I almost pressed develop there. So first you're venting babies into space. Then you're just downright murdering them. A role-playing game. What's next with babies? What's next? Where does it end? Do you hate babies? Developer of this game. I don't know what to say to you. I do not know what to say to you. But I do know what to say now. Like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want to see more. Always interested in your feedback down in the comment section. I want to keep playing this, so it is very, very likely that if you comment now, I will not see it before the next episode. because I want to see where this goes with the M phone. I want to know if I need to restart this campaign or if I'm actually going to break into the market. So I'm going to end this episode and then immediately begin next episode, recording next episode. So yeah, bye. Like, favorite, and subscribe if you guys want to see more. Always interested in your feedback down in the comment section. You guys have a good one. God bless.